Hey everyone, it's NPMAG here. I hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd do a weekly kind of review, well not a review, a weekly preview of some of the stuff that I think was going to happen, and just relatively speaking, what we have on the higher time frames, leading into some news in the coming week, and seeing where it all goes. So, without further ado, I'm just going to do a brief overview and see how see how it goes. Um, So I'm going to start here on SPY. I'm going to do ES and NQ as well. Obviously they fairly mirror each other. They're with slight differences, of course. So I'll make sure to highlight anything key, any type of key difference that happens. As you can see here, we're in a nice uptrend. Have been in a good channel. If you wanted to draw a channel from here to here or anything like that, I would love to do something like that. I think we're in a strong, still in a decent uptrend. However, ever since we've reached initial all-time high, consolidated, gapped up, all-time high again, we have been obviously consolidating. Um, I'm not sure whether this is we're breaking out of the we spiked up, and we were honestly, it kind of looked like we wanted to channel with this, but it's a spike up in consolidation. A spike is more than 3 bars of like strong directional bars, which we obviously got here. So I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to fully bounce down or not. If we go to a little bit of the higher time frames, you can see some real consolidation here. So you could have maybe said we get our pullback here, but it's hard to imagine, especially with this coming week, because this coming week we have a couple more earnings, but more importantly, we have FOMC this week. Although it's looking like, at least the rumors and hearsay is that they're not going to cut rates this time. They're gonna wait till later into this, getting more into the summer to cut rates. However, obviously you never know. So I don't expect much movement in the early part of this week in anticipation for FOMC. To be completely honest, I think this consolidation kind of continues for right now for the next couple of days, at least in my opinion. I think we could get a return back down to here, although I'm not entirely, again, still not entirely sure. If we go and look on the daily, you can see kind of the same consolidation. We've kind of stopped up here. Have some selling presence up here. We are pretty overextended from the 20. I wouldn't, see how we had overextension from here as well. Finally fell back. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a similar fallback. Maybe down to here. The 20 would be around here by that relative time in the past couple of days. So I'm not entirely sure, obviously, but this is probably not a bad idea to bet on. Again, obviously, this is just my opinion. Shouldn't be taken as financial advice. Um, and that would just be my initial thing. Let's take a quick look at the weekly and see. I mean, yeah, clear move up, clear move up. Pretty overextended here too. I'd be interested in. I mean, yeah, maybe we get our pullback. Maybe we start trying to get our pullback on the weekly. Who knows? Um, let's see here. Let's go to the 30 really quickly. Oh, lost my thing. There we go. Again, having a hard time breaking this floor, just like I've pointed out before in previous videos in my reviews. Um, this floor will be really telling of what we do, especially if we come down and tap it again, because tap tap came down tap, still kind of an uptrend, but we're really flattening out and we're really starting to range. So this might be a place for sellers to load up for a brief move down, more of a pullback of the recent bull run. Um, let's move to ES, which is what I plan to trade this week. This is something I'm looking forward to. As you can see, we've already dropped on ES. Yep, already moved down a little bit. Let's take a look at the 30 minute. Pardon me. I'm interested in breaking this floor or this floor. Let's go to a little bit of the higher time frames for this stuff. So this is pretty good consolidation. A lot of top wicks, some bottom wicks. Buyers still definitely here. Buyers showed up again here to retest highs, failed to make new highs here. So I could expect we're obviously already near this level again. I'm thinking we do get back down a touch here, but again, I don't know if we're gonna break this. We might for the inevitable pullback around to this relative area, but we shall see. Not entirely sure again, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, especially with how sellers have been here. We could just bounce here or here and move up. Like I said, I don't know. I do not know if we'll break this floor here. There's definitely heavy buyer presence, but we'll see. And I believe NQ is probably going to show the same thing, but let's go to the daily. At the daily, you see a lot of selling presence. Buyers came and ate it up. Heavy selling presence came in again, ended up dojiing, printed an inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. You're gonna not exactly fully an inside bar, but you know, I am I'm inclined to think that we're pulling back personally. Good, not sure how far, but I would think a pullback is in order, especially if we have some uncertainty for um, FOMC this week. Like I said, don't think they're going to cut rates this week. So we'll see. We have a nice looking downtrend on NQ. If you take a look here, let's take a look at the hourly. So we've already gone and retested these lows here on NQ. Bouncing a little bit now, but I would be inclined to think that I'd like to see this get broken for kind of a healthier pullback, personally, but we'll see what happens. If you go back to this area, again, the same thing. And, I don't have anything to go look left to draw on for here as well, since we made all-time highs. It's hard to do that type of thing. So again, you're just looking at this. You're just looking at this floor here, and again, currently bouncing it, but we'll see. We broke below 17,500, which we failed to on Friday. And that ends up being a nice another leg down that we ultimately got. Nice top wicks, nice selling presence. We'll see how that goes, but I like what I see for going down, but and maybe I'm biased, and maybe that makes me biased for this week, for at least for tomorrow. But I think a relative pullback to around here is probably in order. I think it's due time for it personally. NQ's a little bit more stable in terms of the MA than ES is. However, again, it's same thing applies. I'm much more inclined to think that we're gonna get a stronger pullback here. Try and eat into some of this stuff that happened here but I think we are going to ultimately make a higher low. Like I said, maybe around here, make a higher low, and and then shoot for a higher high. Personally, that's the macro view. If we look at the weekly, you see the same thing. See, we made lows, made high, made low, made high, made low, two-legged pullback kind of here. First leg, second leg, first leg, second leg, which ended up being a higher low here. And this is a micro downtrend. Higher low here. Oh, oopsie daisy. Made a higher low here. Higher high, kind of a bit of a higher low, but not really. So I feel like we're still kind of looking for that higher low. That's my personal opinion. I hope you all enjoy. Again, I'll say it again. I'll say it for the next couple of videos. Be on the lookout for a little bit of Overwatch content. Once I get my good computer back. This computer it's okay. It can do all my trading stuff, but it's not really a gaming laptop. I can't really run Overwatch on it. But be on the lookout for a couple Overwatch clips. I enjoy playing Doomfist on there, and so not many Doomfist mains on Overwatch. So maybe I'll post a couple highlights. Those people tend to like those, so I'd be interested in posting some highlights. Yep, nothing much more. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to turn those highlights into an edit or not. But excuse me, God, I'm tired. I'm watching the Niners and Lions right now as well. Um, Other than that, there's nothing much happening. I will hopefully talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, trading goes well tomorrow, and I wish everybody else the best of luck tomorrow as well, and this week. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.